Hey guys, it is day 9 of RPG a day, and today's prompt is inspire. Um, so today we're going to talk about, inspiration in RPGs. This goes all the way back to the early parts of the hobby, when Gary Gygax and friends sat down with the AD&D Dungeon Master's Guide and wrote Appendix N, the famed appendix that gave you all the inspirational readings to inspire your Dungeons and Dragons games. Tolkien, Lovecraft, Robert E. Howard, Paul Anderson, William S. Burroughs, Clark Ashton Smith, all these guys. So from the very beginning, hobbies are, this hobby is tied to a literary tradition. Being able to read, I often, when coming up with games, I think of the old writing adage, write what you know, and that often requires you need to know a lot. So your reading shouldn't just be one thing. You shouldn't just be reading fantasy novels. You should be reading science fiction, horror, crime, nonfiction, philosophy, and expand that out to movies and television shows and documentaries. So inspiration can come from a whole wide range of sources. A few things that come to mind for me, I already mentioned in a previous video about my noir game I ran. I was inspired very much by the old TV show The Rockford Files with James Gardner, and kind of how in that, Rockford is kind of this scrappy detective, just kind of always getting in over his head. That kind of appealed to me, of trying to make a game like that. As well as comic books have always been a big inspiration with me. I love comics, particularly one is Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips' work. This is their Reckless work, which is a big thing for if you like noir, particularly noir set in like 80s Los Angeles. Very good. I mean, I have the whole series of this. This is just the first book. Good work, and Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Man, if you like noir and like comics, you should be reading their stuff if you're not already. Another thing that has always been an inspiration on me, EC Comics, horror comics, just the stories, the comeuppances, the salacious covers, has always grabbed me ever since I was a kid. Other inspirations, I've been in a bit of a pulp sci-fi mood, so Flash Gordon, Buck Rogers, DC Comics, Adam Strange, those types of men of action type stories where you have someone going out and doing what's right because that it is what's right, and fighting evil. Those types of stories have appealed to me. Some other stuff for horror, for modern horror, Caitlin R. Kiernan's The Tinfoil Dossier, Agent Dreamland's Black Helicopters, and the Tyndall Asset. If you like the Cthulhu mythos and also like kind of government conspiracy type stuff, this is a really good set of novellas. Really good, playing with this idea of a government agency fighting the mythos and what does that mean, kind of stuff. Good stuff, highly recommend. Also, of course, other game books. This is just one off my shelf, Arkham Now. You can, these books are always filled with hooks and ideas that kind of percolate to give you ideas for your games. So really the moral of this story is, honestly, just enjoy and develop an appetite for reading, watching, just curating media, and just enjoy it, whether it's horror movies or monster movies or action adventure movies or classical literature. inspiration is out there, and you never know what's going to inspire you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy gaming, guys.